Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today is a quick review. I picked up recently very cheaply from a supermarket a pack of 24 of the Crayola coloured pencils. I bought these. They were just under £4, which is obviously a very cheap price for a set of 24 colours. Crayola or wax-based pencil, and of course they are clearly a budget brand, although I've seen these for surprising prices every so often on Amazon. Not sure what that's all about, but we obviously know them to be a budget brand, and when you do find them very cheaply, then obviously a lot of people do tend to want to pick them up. So I just wanted to show you what it is you'd be getting and kind of how I found them really. I have been a little bit organised this time for once, guys, so that you're not waiting on everything from me. It's all ready. We have all 24 of the colours swatched out onto this, it's quite a nice note paper, this one, so you do get nice vibrant colours from it. There's a few things to say really about pencils like this, and that is mainly that you must sharpen them before using them. The coating they come with is really going to upset most people. When they try and use their pencils, they're going to come across very scratchy and pretty unworkable. But to be honest, the minute you sharpen them and remove that outer coating, you do find it to be a much different experience. So make sure you do that with your pencils. Just remove that top layer. For a budget brand, as long as you do get them for the budget brand price that they're supposed to be, I can't see anyone being upset with them. You can create very nice colours. They are actually quite creamy for the price. They come with the coloured barrels that match the pencils. They are a round barrel and of course not a capped end. Like most budget brands, I wouldn't rely on the barrel to be true to colour. I would swatch your colours out to have a look. What was quite impressive is, although they don't have colour numbers on, they do have colour names. So this is a yellow orange, and then we have mahogany. So for those people that kind of find it maddening when there's no labelling system to their pencils, they do actually have colour names on them, which is nice to see, especially for the price that I picked these up at. Well worth it, to be honest. Obviously they just come in a box, so you'd need a case for them if you want to do that, but for the price I don't think it really matters that you have to buy a little pencil case for them, especially with them. They do 100 set, so you can get a much larger colour range, but to be honest, for the set of 24 I was quite impressed with the different array of colours that I received. There is a black, a grey and a white in the box, so you will be able to shade and change your colour depth, which is nice. As always, how much your white will do for you, I don't really know. Not sure that you generally get a whole lot more than a blender pencil from these kind of whites. No. They do complement each other quite nicely, so I did find that I managed to create the picture that I wanted just from the set that I had, and I'll just show you that, kind of lay down that you can get from them. They do layer into each other and blend together quite nicely, which I was quite impressed by. This is a very textured paper, so obviously you will see more tooth, but as you can see there, you're just getting that nice, go the other way, colour shift together. So they do blend into each other quite nicely. And they did actually layer a little bit. You get less layers with these on the paper, so you're not going to be able to build a whole lot, but you wouldn't really expect that from the pencil price, to be honest. I don't think they let themselves down with what you get for the kind of true price that these are supposed to be. And I actually enjoyed working with them, and I will show you. I coloured a page from Waldgefluster, we'll say it's that, something like that, by Colourful World, and just worked on a quick page to I wanted to use as much colour as possible to see, you know, properly how I liked them and how I found them, how they would work together and blend into each other. And for a very, very inexpensive price, I am actually quite pleased with the page that I created and the colour laydown. They're a bit paler than some of your more expensive colours would be. The yellows and the oranges are, as always, very nice, and I did really like the greens. Purples are always a little bit more difficult with pencils. It's harder to get truly nice purples, but they laid down quite nicely, and in the end I created the effect that I wanted to. So all in all, quite pleased, guys. To be honest, the pencils are comfortable, you get a nice set of colours. I say too much. I have been watching a couple of my videos back to check how they looked and have realised that I need to work on that. But apart from kind of your white, I'd say you'll get a nice set of colours from all of those. I've never used a bigger pack than the 24. As I say, this is my first time using the Crayola, so I can't speak to your 100 set and the colour range or anything like that you would get, but I was quite pleased with my quick experience with them, and I will continue to use them to see how I find them. And you can always tell, obviously I have a lot of very expensive pencils, so if you have those kind of pencils, would you buy Crayola pencils? Would you need them? No. These are more for beginners, or even, more experienced colourists that need to find pencils on a budget, because let's be honest, we don't all have the money to spend on ridiculously priced pencils every 5 minutes. And even though I have some expensive pencils, I am loath to use them most of the time because I don't want to have to keep replacing them. So even though I do have those pencils, I do occasionally find myself using pencils like this and the Crayart and the Castle Hall. I'm trying to think which pencils I've got, and even the Black Widow. But let's be honest, once you've collected these things, a lot of the cheaper branded pencils aren't that cheap anymore. And when you work it out, the Black Widows for an entire set, you're probably close to the £100 mark. Don't get me wrong, you get a lot of pencils for that, and they are beautiful. I use mine a lot, but they are not open stock. So it is what it is. It's just a matter of trying to find different sets of pencils that you can use without feeling like you're going to have a heart attack every time you need to rebuy them. I hope this video has been useful, guys. As always, any comments or questions, please message me or leave them below. If there's anything else in the reviews that you'd like to see from me, that you feel like I've left out from them, then do let me know, and I will be happy to modify the videos for the parts that you need to have in them. If you like the video, please like it. It lets me know whether to continue with these kind of videos or not, and I will see you in the next video. In the meantime, guys, Happy New Year, and thank you for watching.